All right, so I'm going to show you a couple more things and then I'm going to let you get started. So I'm going to select my ribbon and the text that's inside my ribbon. Let's see, should I grab it all? And I'm going to make a copy of it and drag it over to the side. Ah, that's what I thought happened. All right, make sure I grab it all. All right, hold Alt and make a copy. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shrink it down just a little bit. I'm going to show you how to make a ribbon banner that looks something like this one. Okay, so we're going to kind of arc it. And this will give you a really cool effect. Obviously, those edges are more towards the center like this on that one, but you can do it the way with them down as well. So either way, it's fine. I'm going to show you how to do it like this. All right, so I'm going to select it all, and then I'm going to go to Object, Envelope Distort, Make with Warp. Okay, so you can warp your shapes just like you warp your text. All right, just a cool little trick. Something else you can try practicing is, let's go ahead and let's try it with the ellipse tool just because I haven't. So I'm going to draw out a circle and I'm going to go to Effect and I'm going to play around with some of these effects. So if we did this with the, what did we do this with? One of our other options up there. And if you use this on your shapes, you can get these really cool little effects. Okay, so it's all about experimenting and messing around with this and figuring out what happens when you push buttons. Okay, it's all about problem solving and figuring things out. Right, so what happens if I do this? That looks really cool. If I go the other way, that looks cool too. So you could get this cool little star effect, or you could get like this cool flower effect from the same exact shape. Okay, and then you can come in here and change the color if you wanted to. All right, so your badges do not all have to be black and white. If you notice on these ones right here, they're colored, and I think these are really cool too. Okay, and I will post some links for some badges so you guys can get some ideas going. A couple more things I want to show you is using the stroke tool. So if I click on my stroke or my line and add points to that to make it thicker. If you come over here where it says uniform, you can modify how that stroke looks. So if I zoom in, this is 4. And this is when you mess around with these different effects. All right, so something like this would look cool if you made a copy and then flipped it. Holding shift, you can rotate it around, and then you can maybe like add a star in the center, or you know, a point or a dot or something, and add that to your logo. Okay, something like that. That will look pretty cool. All right, so just try and pick some of these and replicate what they look like. Okay, so now you're on your own. I'm going to share one more thing. Let me go ahead and get rid of these guys that I just made and bring over my final work. Drag all of this back over here and show you what my final badges look like. So I ended up changing my name because I feel like my class needs a name. And all right, so when you're all done, you only have to do 6. I did 8. So here's what mine look like. All right, so yours, so put 1 in each section. If you want to do 8, hey, that's just more to add to your portfolio. This one actually had a different text on it, but when I closed it last night, it did not save the text that I had chosen, and I'm not sure why. It was a really cool vintagey text. So I will find that text, and when I share my work in Classroom, I will be sure to have that in there for you. All right, so that's it. Have fun.